All right. I think we are live, baby. What is going on, my beautiful people? Today, as you can see, the markets are in a slump. What is going on? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to go over just some of the numbers, what the market cap is looking like today. And obviously, we'll hear from you guys in the comments too, just seeing what you guys think about all this stuff. And of course, I'll give you my opinions on, what's going to happen, what is happening, and all that stuff. Oh, of course, Corey, dude, Corey is in here fast as hell. Harshal, what is going on, brother? Damn, you guys are too quick for me. Holy shit, what's going on, guys? Yeah. So we're just gonna talk about the market and see what's going on. Kind of just starting off with the market cap. We're at $850 billion for the market cap. For crypto as a total, which damn, literally the market cap dropped about $200 billion. Actually, even more than that, dropped about $250 billion from the all-time high. Just what, a day ago, essentially, when Bitcoin was right around $40,000, $42,000. So as you can see, quite a lot of people have exited the market as of pretty much as of literally like the other day. So the question is, geez, what's going on, right? Well, let's actually take a look at Bitcoin first, because I do want to talk about the run up, because as you can see, it was quite thick. Now, literally, I actually do have the Bitcoin chart right here. We pretty much did about. Let's go back all the way to March real quick. So March, Bitcoin hit a bottom around, it says 4,500 here. Bitcoin hit around $4,000, maybe a little bit lower than that, at the all-time low. And ever since then, pretty much it's just been skyrocketing. I mean, a lot of stocks and different types of investments hit all-time lows in March as well, but local all-time lows. But still, this is definitely where, you would have wanted to buy the dip. Because even today, we're up about 1,200%, I think, technically, right? 1,200%? Right, yeah, 12x. But you'll see here that we didn't really start to rally until September, when Bitcoin hit around $10,000. And ever since, honestly, ever since September, right? So that's about 3 months ago, we've literally just been hitting just non-stop highs. And then we really broke the all-time high for Bitcoin in general right over here. So in December, mid-December. December seems to be a great month for cryptos, right? I mean, even December of 2017, if we take a look at that. Right here, November, December 2017. Crazy. And mind you, this isn't the I guess I don't want to say that this is the December 2017 of this year. Like that huge run up, only just because we're really just getting started, right? You can think of last year as like the 2016 for crypto. And kind of just to see like exactly what's going on. So just taking a look at now March, right? So let's go back to the daily real quick. March up until now. Plenty of reasons why crypto has been booming ever since, obviously. But mainly, in my opinion, obviously the halving, right? The halving, of course, first, which happened last year. But really what fueled it was, this whole coronavirus situation, especially the government's reaction to it. Printing more money, devaluing the dollar, and actually a lot of other countries were printing money as well. So no surprise to see Bitcoin really just feeding off of it. I mean, this is literally the government feeding Bitcoin, essentially. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, beautiful? So a lot of stuff happening, obviously. But the thing is, Bitcoin isn't magic. Cryptos aren't magic. Everything has to correct at some point, right? We literally went over the all-time high by 112% or something like that. Literally, again, all-time high before was like 20K. We hit about $42,000. I was low key a little bearish when we started hitting like 35,000. And then right around there, I shaved a little off. I'm like, all right, let me hedge a little bit, because I'm sure at some point this thing's gonna dip. And that's when I made that video about Bitcoin probably crashing around 50K. Obviously, I definitely called it a little bit late there, but at the same time, it's just you can never call the top. No one will ever call the top. I'm sure there are some people maybe who are lucky and have, but oh my god. So definitely, obviously, this is the dip we've been waiting for. As you can see, we dropped right around, I almost want to say 25% of, literally 25% of the all-time high that we hit. So 42,000, probably hit around what, like 32,000, I think, technically. But we dropped almost down to 30K. Wow, it's crazy. But mind you, it really seems like it's a bloody Monday. But we were literally at 30K, what, like 6 days ago. So, I mean, it's not too crazy to see that. honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see even a tiny bit more of a dip. I mean, we honestly might pick back up from here. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, people have to recoup some of their investment. I'm sure. A lot of institutional investors were getting in, and definitely a lot of retail investors. I think a lot of them were getting in, like right around here. I mean, obviously, I had a lot of people hitting me up too about getting into crypto right around this time as well. And I was kind of saying that potentially there's probably going to be a dip soon. So obviously, even if you put your money in around right around here at the top, you're still going to make it back. I mean, probably double it by the end of the year. Which I think we're all expecting like 100K Bitcoin, to be honest. Corey Wilson says, time to reload and get ready to ride it back up. 25% dip. Amen, dude. That's what I'm talking about. No, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, I don't think this is going to bounce right back up, like today, tomorrow, whatever. But it's gonna be more or less gradual. Again, I mean, we saw this huge run up. Like, we had to see a correction. Like, this is literally, this is crazy. Again, I mean, I've been in crypto for like at this point, pretty much almost 4 years. And again, nothing goes up this high, this long, pause, without any correction. Because these were not corrections here. These were just like small dips for people to like, buy a little bit. Those are people cashing out, some of their crypto, I guess you could say. Hold on, let me put in the link here for the Discord just to make sure people see it if they want to. Equals come ask. Here we go. Bam. All right, cool. So yeah. So in this case, obviously crypto's dipping a little bit. What the past 2 days you could say have been kind of like downish. It dipped obviously in the ninth, came back up a little bit, little rebound right there. People thought it was a pump fake, and nah, I should just dumped straight up. But not only Bitcoin, everything else is dumping as well. So there's two types of dumps you want to take a look at. What's going on, my brother John? How you doing? There's two types of things that you can do. Vinarak, what's going on, brother? Bosch Chu, what's going on? Bitcoin Daddy? That is not me. You see the Bitcoin up there? Uh, no. He's on your wrong account. Anyways, so there are two different types of dumps that you look for in crypto, specifically for when relating it to Bitcoin. There's the dumps where people cash out of the entire market, so they have their money in Bitcoin and they just cash out. They take out their US dollars or whatever, throw it to the bank, and then there are dumps that go into the altcoins. Those are the dumps that we want to see. All right. This dump in this case is going to be the first scenario where people just cashed out, and as you can see, the market cap dropped like in $200 billion at least. And that's why you see a lot of these altcoins are down right now. Some of them are up, but most of them are down pretty much. Crazy. Hey, Bounce Boys in the chat. What's going on, brothers? I had to ping you guys. But yeah, so obviously you guys have any questions, just like feel free to ask. But just talking about like how the markets are down and stuff like that. And essentially what's going on. So, again, a lot of people are cashing out because, although it may not have seemed like it, a lot of people made a shitload of money this run up, right? Because not only was Bitcoin running up, but a good amount of alts were running up right around here. Like right around the past couple of days, you saw a whole bunch of alts running up as well. And I saw on Twitter, like a whole bunch of people literally talking about, like, thanks for the wild ride, guys. It's been a great past couple of years. I'm officially retiring off my crypto. I literally saw that like 2 or 3 people say that over the past week, which is pretty nuts. Not to mention, I mean, we're not even near all-time highs yet, right? It's nuts. But look at this. Uniswap, $4.77. That shit was $6.50 the other day. God. No, altcoins definitely get burnt the most. When people exit the space as a whole, altcoins get hurt the worst. Even though a 20-25% drop to Bitcoin seems like a lot, it's definitely a lot worse than the altcoins. So let's take a look and see what's actually down the most today. I'm almost wondering. John, I mean, if you ask me, like obviously everything is dropping right now. You can't go wrong with buying almost any of these promising Bitcoin or altcoins. That is, and at this point, like I loaded up on a whole bunch of more Anchor because that shit is not pumped at all yet, which is crazy. And I've learned that patience is key. All right, even though everything else might be pumping, and your bags are just chilling, just like waiting there politely, not doing anything. I've learned that either you wait it out, or you just load up more in the bag. So I'm like, I've learned enough. I've been in this space long enough to be like, you know what? Let me just relax. But I do get those moments where I'm like, shit, dude. Zcash is up 100%, and Anchor hasn't fucking done anything. Sucks. Crazy, bro. Casey says, wish I could buy more, but I can't spend too much in crypto. My man. Yeah, bro. Hey, what's going on, Austin? Litecoin time. Simeon, what's going on, Simon? Yeah, no. Anchor is about. Let me see. What is Anchor? I almost want to look at it. Anchor's like less than a cent right now. It's about like an eighth of a cent. Um, there you go. It's a seventh of a cent. Jeez, went down another percentage. Oh no. Oh God. Link Uni's all you need. Shouts out to Harshal. Justin's half in Zcash right now. Yo, Zcash went nuts, and you know what? It makes sense that Zcash went nuts. You know, it's one of the more known privacy coins that are being delisted from exchanges because it actually works, which is good. I mean that it actually works, right? Let me take a look at the weekly for Zcash. Yeah, it kind of raced up a little bit the past couple of days. I think it did 100%, didn't it? I thought it did. 105 bucks. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, never mind. It's dropping again. I know one of the privacy coins did like 100% the other day. Then I put my BTC in Anchor. Casey's doing Link, Anchor, and ETH. John asks, what's the best thing to use for these coins since I'm using Robinhood? To use for the coins? Oh, you mean like best place to like store them and buy them? Yeah, no, I wouldn't use Robinhood. I mean, you could use Coinbase, you could use Gemini. You know, if you want to like have like a ramp for your bank, for your money from your bank to crypto. But in terms of buying altcoins, like the smaller ones, you're gonna have to go with KuCoin if you're in the US, that is. So you have to buy it on Gemini or Coinbase and then transfer it over to KuCoin. Because KuCoin doesn't let you link in your bank account. I don't think. Yeah, Gemini, Coinbase Pro, any of that stuff. I use Gemini personally. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, no. Because honestly, bro, Robinhood's worse. I mean, obviously, when you have your coins on any exchange, you don't have custody of them. But the worst thing is that Robinhood doesn't even let you transfer them. Like, they don't let you do anything with them. So it sucks. Oh, my God. Cooter says, Russell, pass me the rocks and I'm open. Were you the guy who's been, like, commenting on my videos, calling me, like, Russell or something like that? I swear it's not me. Dub, I've not heard of Rose. I've not heard of it. I like Roses. I've not heard of it yet. Yeah, exactly. It's a balance. You don't own them, right? Thoughts on SNX? What's going on, Slade? I think SNX is dope. It's funny. So I made that video about SNX, and then someone in the comments mentioned something, another protocol called Mirror Protocol. I made two videos actually, one on synthetics and then one on Mirror Protocol. They're both essentially like the same thing, but it seems like Mirror Protocol is a little bit more like, I don't want to say advanced, but it seems like they have a little more flexibility in what you can use. Because synthetics is only Ethereum. Mirror Protocol, there's like two different chains it's on. But you can trade different assets on both of them. But Mirror has stocks that you can trade on them. So you can literally trade stocks again on the blockchain. Let me see if I can bring that up here actually. Mirror Protocol, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because I thought that was pretty dope. Like you can buy Tesla and all that stuff, for example. So like if we go here, this is like you can literally like buy stocks, and you know you don't need Robinhood. You can just buy it in the blockchain, buy a coin that matches the stock. It's pretty dope, you know. So someone put me onto this after I made that synthetics video, but I think both of them are pretty dope because I know they're both doing different things to help the crypto space. So as long as they're helping the crypto space as a whole, I don't mind any of those projects, you know. But ETH, guys, what's going on with ETH? All right, so ETH has yet to break all-time highs, and Bitcoin have obviously surpassed it quite some time. You know, so for example, let's take a look at ETH. So for the most part, when you're trading altcoins, or at least I know in the past when I would trade altcoins, I would always trade against Bitcoin, just because you know a lot of the altcoins aren't worth that much. So to trade them against like dollars is sometimes too much because you know there are altcoins that are worth like a fifth of a cent or a 20th of a cent. So for example, in Ethereum, you'll see Ethereum at one point was worth 0.14 of a Bitcoin. That was back in 2017. Now, but today, Ethereum is worth right around 0.03 of a Bitcoin. So if Ethereum was back at the same, you could say, ratio as Bitcoin, if it had the same market dominance, then essentially one Ethereum would be what? I mean, what is that? I don't want to do any more math, God. All right, it would be right around 3,000. Oh my God, it'd be like $4,000, $5,000. Oh my God, that's crazy. Brian, no, don't invest in BitConnect. That's financial advice. Oh God. How long do I think Ether will go down? I mean, is Ether like? Oh yeah, Ether's crashing a little bit. honestly, bro, like this is the thing. Since people are exiting the market, everything's going to be going down, right? What we're looking for is, once Bitcoin is somewhere, I guess, stabilized, probably around like probably around like the low 30s is where I say it'll probably stabilize a little bit. That's when we're most likely going to see people exiting into the altcoins. That's what I'm thinking. At least that's what I've seen in the past. So things might drop a little bit still, because again, I mean, we're still pretty early in this elevator downwards, as you can say. You know, so it might be some time. I don't know. I'd probably give it a couple days. But if you're looking to buy the dip, I would like either start getting ready to do it or do it. Don't do BitConnect, bro. Please don't. Any thoughts on Luna? Yeah, Luna is just the Terra blockchain I was talking about earlier. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know too much about it, to be honest with you. After learning about Mirror Protocol, I decided to take a look into it as well. But they're both relatively new, I noticed. So for those of you who aren't familiar, this is similar to Ethereum, where you can make different coins on top of this blockchain. Obviously it's faster. They have I think there's a different consensus method as well than Ethereum does. But I don't know too much about it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I know more about Mirror Protocol, which is built on top of it, more than the blockchain itself. Yeah. Dash, dude. I don't know. I haven't heard of Dash in a minute. You Fredo? Hold on. I don't know. It's funny. Dash is an interesting one. I remember at some point people were making rumors about Dash potentially, no, Apple potentially taking Dash as like a payment or something like that way back when. Oh my God, look at this. At some point, Dash was a tenth of a Bitcoin. Whoa, that means Dash would have been like Dash would have been essentially like $3,000. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Honestly, listen, society goes to shit, and we still have internet. I bet you guys these privacy coins are going to be the key. I'm more than positive. Wait, did my Bitcoin fall? All right, whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I think for the most part, society goes to shit, right? We have another one of those raids on Capitol Hill or whatever. Then I think these privacy coins will be the key. I mean, Bitcoin, of course, but people are going to need a way to hide from the government, hide their funds from the gov, the gov. You know, did my Bitcoin fall? Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely looking to see exactly what's going to happen. Personally, guys, I'm shopping for altcoins right now. A lot of my money's already in alts, so that's the hard part with this. So I haven't checked Blockfolio today. I'm not looking at my funds. I don't want to cry. All right. I knew it was gonna be a bloody Monday, so I'm trying to keep away from the notifications on my phone, telling me that Bitcoin's crashing and Ethereum's crashing. However, again, the small amount of USD that I have, I am trickling into alts. Again, personally, I bought some Anchor again just because fuck with it. I already have a sizable bag, and I'm like, yeah, let me just add on to it because it hasn't pumped at all yet. So if you're looking at anything similar that hasn't pumped yet, then consider adding to that bag, especially if you're confident in how it's going to perform. Like that's why I say that if you're pretty confident in what you're like putting your money into in terms of like the altcoin, um, don't falter. Like for the most part, like alts will pump. I think any altcoin with any type of use case in this bull market will pump. I can almost guarantee you that. It's exactly what was happening in 2017, bro. Literally, shit was up 200%, 300%, like literally, like day after day. It wasn't a question about which altcoin was legit or not. It was more like, all right, which one am I gonna get in that hasn't pumped yet? Like dead ass. It's crazy. So I don't know. I'm hoping to see something similar. Angry Gordon says we want it to crash more. It'll always go up. Yo, facts. Eugene says, how many alts are you invested in? I don't know. I think I probably have like I would say around 10 alts, 10 different alts. Seriously, I mean, I would say like when I say 10 alts, I'm talking about like including ones that have like very small amount of, I used to have like over 20 or something. But I think it's a little bit easier to manage, the less that you have. Obviously, you miss out on some pumps here and there, but I don't know. I feel like I'd kind of rather have like $1,000, for example, in one coin that I think is going to do really well than 502 that may do well. It's funny because I'm pretty sure the other, like, like diversifying a little bit more would probably help a little bit, but it just feels nice to like see one coin to shoot up, especially ones that you're very confident in. So I don't have too many altcoins, but I'm sure as I make more videos, I'll probably have more. I found that the more videos that I make, the more research that I do, the more altcoins I tend to buy. Angry Gordon says, doesn't the government still have $1 billion in BTC from the Silk Road? I think they do. Yeah, I think they have to. I don't think they've auctioned it off yet, right? They still have to auction it off. Yo, that's going to go for some bread. Imagine that. I wouldn't want to buy any Bitcoin from the government, though, because then they know exactly who it's going to, right? I mean, not to say that I don't want the government knowing I have any Bitcoin, but I mean, I'm screwed anyways. I mean, making videos about it, so, right? It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Dub says, will we see a big move for oracles this year? Sorry, bro, I didn't see that. Big move for oracles. I think so, bro. Again, like, and when he's talking about oracles, he means like coins that act as essentially coins that act as decentralized oracles. So like Chainlink, one of the biggest ones, obviously, right? I mean, oh my god, look at the Bitcoin pair falling so much, but the USD pair is still going up. That's Bitcoin like taking dominance. That's what Bitcoin is doing. And we want that Bitcoin pair to go up. That's what we want. All right, the green is nice, but we want that Bitcoin pair to go up. And then the other one besides Chainlink is going to be Band Protocol. I don't know if there's another one. I feel like there's probably another type of Oracle coin or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, I know Band Protocol is the other one. Yeah, that one really rushed up. Wait, Band was about 24 cents in January and was like $14. Wow, in August. I think Band really built off that Chainlink hype, because Chainlink was hype. Like everyone was talking about Chainlink in like, what was it? Like a couple months ago? Oh my god. Yeah, it was literally right around August. It's crazy. Yeah, Angry Gordon. Nah, I think they're auctioning all the Bitcoin, bro. I'm pretty sure they're auctioning it. I mean, I can't imagine the government hiring someone to sit at a computer and just strategically sell their Bitcoin. Imagine his boss walking in every day, like, how much BTC you sell today, you know? I'm pretty sure they're auctioning it off. I think that's what they did last time. Yeah, dude. API3 is a small, promising small cap oracle. I will take a look at that, brother. That name sounds like horrendous. I'm not gonna lie to you. That name sounds a little bit bugging. Sounds like a type of miner or some sort. But yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure. Silva, what is going on, brother? He says, "What's good, my man?" Nothing much, dude. We're just looking at the charts. And now, I mean, again, that is a thick stick. Look at that volume. Wait, hold on. That's the most volume I think we've. Oh no, the most volume we've ever seen. Oh, I'm surprised we haven't hit that yet. So the most volume we've ever seen looks like it's right around here, right? Oh, wait, like I can't. Doesn't look like I can check the amount of volume there. But either way, it's still pretty nuts to see exactly where we're at right now. I mean, guys, like let's appreciate it for a second, right? I mean, geez, we had all-time highs back in September, right? No, wait, no, we had all-time highs in wait, what? In December? Wait, come on! Oh my god, it's only been like a month, and we literally doubled the price of Bitcoin's all-time high. You know, so I mean, we had to expect some sort of drawback. We had to, we really had to. Yeah, pause. Facts. Pause. And that's what I'm saying. So that's why I always say maybe you want to keep a little. You always want to try to keep a little bit of cash on the side, and just to buy, in times like these. So you're not like sitting around like, oh shit, like this sucks. I shit you not. Like whenever stuff like this would happen, I would just look away from it. I wouldn't even go to CoinMarketCap. I wouldn't go to Twitter. None of that stuff. The good thing about Twitter is that like there's so many people who are like who are so optimistic, about pumping bags. Let me see. Okay, for example, the Moonwalker over here, right? We're $13,000 above the 2017 all-time high. What's with the long face? Come on, Crypto Bull. I love this guy, right? No, this guy is literally he's all the entertainment you need and positivity you need in a bear market or mini bear market. And now it's not working. Oh, Twitter, what are you doing? I think I put up a little post as well earlier. Twitter's not okay. Twitter's bugging. Twitter's bugging right now. Like, I guess we can't use Twitter. Corey says, if you're crying right now, that means you just got in. Welcome to volatility. Yeah, that's a fact, dude. I like volatility, bro. I really do. You know, because you know what, and if if you're if you're in these markets long enough, like you really get used to just like the ups and downs of all this crap. You know, to me, like this is a real free market, all right. Obviously, you know, it's so free that if you have enough money, you can manipulate the hell out of it. But you know, I don't know. I think I like it better. You know, we don't need circuit breakers. Like the stock market, where if something goes up 12% or goes down 12% too quick, I think everything pauses for like a couple minutes. No. Listen, we don't need that. All right, we don't need that. You kidding me? We eat cereal without milk. Okay, we can take it. Angry Gordon says if it crashes to 20K, he says he hopes it crashes to 20K so we can buy more. Isn't that crazy? But isn't that crazy how perspective changes, right? Like okay, literally more than a month ago, no one would have dared bought Bitcoin at 20K because that was the all-time high, and now we're begging for it. Perspective. That's the one thing. This shit is so like mental. It's so like I don't know. It's mental. It's all mental, right? So that's one thing I've definitely gotten used to. Like, you know, that feeling of like, oh shit, like I missed out, or if you sell too early or whatever, like, you know, you missed out on the pump, or, you know, if you buy too late, you know, you're never gonna end up buying the dip or selling the high. Just not how it works. You know, even if you think about it, even if you think you thought about it, no, it's not how it works, dude. Yes, exactly. Oh, word? Yes, Corey, yes. Swing it to me, bro. I'll be happy to listen to it, brother. I would be happy to listen to it. I am down. Angry. Angry Gordon says Bitcoin is a limited supply and will cap out eventually, and price will just go up. Hodl. See, Angry. It honestly it is that simple. The problem is that the human mind goes through a lot of thoughts when your money's tied up. You know that's why I always tell everyone to do the research, because if you do your research for the most part, you know you'll still feel a little uncomfortable in dips like these, but you'll be fine. You know what I mean? But otherwise, if you just kind of come in here and just start throwing your money everywhere and not knowing what to buy, what's what, you're not gonna have a good time, brother. You're not gonna have a good time. You know, and that's why I say to do your research. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the lower cap coins. Actually, I want to see how those are doing. I'm almost scared to see them. 20%. Let's take a look at the 24-hour. Voyager token is up. MCO is up. Shit, this one really defied the bear market over here. Hold on. Look at a little spike over there. Hold on, let me see that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shit, we all could have bought this. We would have been up 100. Oh no, that's December. Okay, we would have been up like shit 100% at least, right? Damn, that's crazy. You got it, Corey. I'll check it out. Yeah, dude making beats out here. It's fire. Yeah, bro, for sure. And then not only that, let's take a look at some of this stuff. I can get out of here. Acid Dash. This is actually the top assets by market cap. So including stocks, how much stocks are worth, how much different currencies are worth as well. I think Bitcoin was a little higher on this list a little while ago. But as you can see, Apple's worth about $2.1 trillion. Tesla, $780 billion. Amazon, $1.5 trillion. And Bitcoin right around $591 billion. This was after, I mean, the this huge drop that we just had. I think before this, what was the market cap for Bitcoin, right? Let's take a look at the previous all-time high market cap for Bitcoin. Because I think it was worth almost more than Tesla, wasn't it? Let's see. It was right around $755 billion. So if we take a look back at Acid Dash, it was right below Tesla. Okay, so we haven't passed Elon yet. We haven't mooned past Elon yet, but we're getting there. I think it was worth more than Facebook at some point. And one thing that I think I saw here the other day, I think it was another YouTuber who was looking at this. Ethereum is on this list as well, right? $110 billion. Imagine that. The future world computer is worth about I don't know, a 20th of Apple. The future world computer. I don't know, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, price is just a mirage. Look at the market cap. Look at all this stuff. Look at all these McDonald's, bro. How you gonna tell me McDonald's is worth more than Ethereum? That's horrible. Horrible. Rule says, do you put stop loss in a bull market? Okay, well, let me be clear here. Someone was asking me about that the other day, actually. I don't do stop like whenever I buy or sell cryptos, I usually just do like markets, market buys and market sells. Mainly just because, yeah, I'm not a trader, right? I mean, like I could probably put in the effort, put in the time, and like learn how to trade and all that stuff. At the end of the day, I don't have time. I it's not that I don't have time. I just don't have like the mental capacity to do it. Like I don't like being stressed out. I like being as positive as I could possibly be. Then obviously I know how great it feels to make money, especially when you do a trade. But oh my god, it feels like shit when you get burnt. It feels horrible, right? So the most trading that I'll do is like swing trades. Like for example, swing trade, a perfect swing trade would have been this. Literally would have been this. Like for example, I was low key calling a dip around 37.5 over here. Obviously it went up like $5,000 extra, but it ended up going back down, right? So your boy scooped some again right around 34. Um, you know, and at the end of the day, like I do this knowing that I'm most likely not selling at the high or buying at the low. But at the same time, like you're never gonna do that, right? So even now, obviously, like kind of like I bought a little bit back at 34, but like there's something in the back of my head that's like, oh damn, you missed out on like 2K worth of extra, profit or whatever. I'm like shit. But who cares? You know what I mean? Like if you end up stressing over that, then it's not worth it. That's my thing. I'm more about the money is awesome. Obviously, I mean, part of what we're doing here is related to us getting more wealth. But my mental sanity is worth a little more than that. You know what I'm saying? Could you could you do a stop loss on Tether? My guy, a stop loss of 99 cents. If it goes down to 98, you're screwed. Yeah, nah, dude. So yeah, I don't, because that's the thing. I don't have most of my crypto on exchanges anymore either. Most of them is in like hardware wallets, cold storage, anything like that. The only thing I might use is like the stuff that, for example, is like the altcoins, right? Like Simple Swap or like that's where I got my LBC from, Simple Swap. I don't think they have it anymore though, which sucks. Decentralized exchanges is what I'm using. Angry Gordon says, when the market crashed in March and Bitcoin dropped to 4.17K, I almost bought one. Now I can't stop beating myself over that. My brother. But you see what I'm saying, bro? And that's the thing. Listen, at the end of the day, put it this way, bro. You weren't going to buy one. You will make yourself feel better if you tell yourself, you didn't end up getting it. You just weren't going to buy one. Because there's, like, there's no way that you can make a snap decision. I'm dumping $4,000 into something. You just can't. you know and if you could have, then maybe not too responsible with your money. So believe it or not, Angry, I think you did a good thing. All right, you thought about it and said, you know what, maybe it's not worth it, but the point is that you thought about it. I tell you, bro, plenty of times where you know I'll make snap decisions and like I'll think about it for a second. I'm like, just fuck it. And I just do it. you know Usually I don't make money that by doing that. Yeah, no money is usually made by doing that. You always want to have some sort of plan, whether you're going to buy or sell, like where you're going to buy or sell, right? That's why again here, when everything was going down. So okay, after I sold my Bitcoin at 37.5, yeah, and I don't have like one or two Bitcoin. I have a very small amount, very small amount. But after I sold it around 37.5, I told myself, all right, let me go ahead and be smart about this and think, how much profit am I okay with, right? How much profit am I good with? I'm like, all right, if I sell at 35 or 34, 35, I'm good. It could drop down to 34. Yeah, maybe that would suck that I missed it, but fuck it. At least I made some money. Because I tell you, bro, you don't know how much it sucks when you when you try to call the top at 37.5 and it keeps going up past 40. I'm like, yo, should I FOMO back in? Like, no. Let me take my own advice here and just relax. And it works. Relaxing is the best thing, bro. I did with Ethan, never forgot. Oh, word? There you go, bro. That's what I'm saying. So, like, definitely, you just gotta give yourself time to think. And usually it works. But not. So it's pretty crazy to see, exactly like how some of these cryptos kind of just like rank up in terms of value, in all these different companies. I know it was above Alibaba for sure, especially this one too. I don't know what the hell this one is, but you know what I mean. So Bitcoin, obviously, again, we're here to stay. I mean, we've already passed Visa, God, as a transaction method. Who uses Visa anymore, right? Damn. No, the day will come where Visa allows you to use Bitcoin as like a payment method, as like a funding method. for your cards. That would be crazy. That would literally be them fucking themselves over, essentially. Shouts out to Visa. We got Bitcoin Cash over here down 30%. I think it's only because this one really raced up a lot. I mean, Bitcoin Cash had been steadily going down for quite some time, right? I mean, what are we at? $274, and it went up to wow, almost $600. Yeah. I mean, yeah, not too surprising there, but because I mean, look at that chart, bro. I mean, the thing is with Bitcoin Cash is that it works. Bitcoin Cash works. The issue is that the guy, I don't know, I feel like the guy marketing it, Roger Ver, he's like taken on essentially like Bitcoin Cash to me is him. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. Like I don't like him as a person, so I don't like Bitcoin Cash because of that. It's great to transact. Don't get me wrong. Which I mean, I will admit, obviously, it's faster than Bitcoin, but there's a whole bunch of coins faster than Bitcoin. Doesn't mean that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin, because that's the problem. He claims that this coin is the real Bitcoin, which it is not. Do not get that twisted, especially when you're depositing stuff in exchanges, because you will lose your Bitcoin if you deposit a Bitcoin. So if you send your Bitcoin to a Bitcoin Cash address, you will lose that. Yo, what's going on, Sharif? Dub says, will we see other players besides ETH, for instance, DOT? I think you mean like in terms of like the platform space, like, you know, like the ecosystem space. Yeah, for sure, bro. Obviously, DOT. That's going to be one of the biggest ones. I mean, everyone's talking about DOT. You got Avalanche. You got the one that I learned about yesterday or the other day, Terra. There are a lot of different, I guess you could say, yeah, it's a platform, right? A lot of different coin platforms that are existing out, or that are coming up now. The question is, in my opinion, to me, it's going to be more about who markets themselves the best. And sometimes that might mean not, you know, the project marketing itself. It might just mean people talking about it, right? Who's talking? Because honestly, Polkadot. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think Polkadot might have like the least built out for it so far, but like it's still like it's crazy hype around it, you know. And again, not to say that there's nothing going on with Polkadot. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with it, but the hype around it is nuts. I mean, for Christ's sake, where is it? Where is Polkadot's number 8 right now in terms of market cap? Almost $7 billion. So $7 billion. It's crazy. Angry Gordon says, what would happen to Bitcoin Cash? It used to match the rise and fall of Bitcoin. Yeah, bro, because the reason why it was matching the rise and fall of it, like back here. I mean, a lot of things were doing that, but it was only just because people were low key thinking that this might replace Bitcoin. So the way it works is, most of you probably know, the way Bitcoin works is when someone wants to make a change to the software, or a change to how, you know, Bitcoin works, the blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain works. There's two types of changes you can make: soft fork and a hard fork. A soft fork is like a very small change that's not going to make a huge impact on the network itself or the protocol itself. Hard fork is when you change something huge, like let's say block times, or maybe how many transactions can come through per minute, stuff like that. So Bitcoin Cash in this case was a hard fork of Bitcoin. So it's like kind of split off. And the way you know which one is the right, so obviously when it splits off, right, one of them has to be Bitcoin and one of them has to be the other coin. Usually the one with the longest chain is, I think it's the longest chain, right? It's either the longest chain or the one with the most, I think it's like hash power or something. Something like that. Is Bitcoin, right? Is going to be the original chain. And the one with the least is going to be the other one. So in this case, the derivative. So Bitcoin Cash. But the problem is that this guy was like marketing it as, you know, like this. It was marketing it as Bitcoin, even though it's clearly not. You know, and besides the fact that he was marketing it and people were like getting confused with it, which honestly would be okay. So people were losing money because they were sending their Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash addresses. That's not okay. Imagine you send your Bitcoin, like one whole Bitcoin or something, to your Bitcoin Cash address, thinking that, oh yeah, Bitcoin's cash, right? No, it's not. No, it is not. It sucks. It really does. So I'd hate to see that happen to anybody. But no, yeah. So I mean, just taking a look at again, kind of what's going on with Twitter. I mean, people are just hanging out over here, as you can see. I don't know what the hell this is over here, but I don't know. Oh my god, I gotta log into Twitter again. God damn it. All right. Well, anyways, let's go back to back over here real quick. In terms of what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I said, I'm loading up on some alts. If you have any cash, I would say just to keep it by your side, keep it close to you, so you can potentially use it. And kind of just throw some money into this stuff, guys, because I'm telling you, I think it's gonna dip a little bit more for sure. Low key, it's probably gonna dip a little bit more. Most likely high 20s. I hope we don't. I don't think we're gonna go back to our all-time highs in 20K, just because I think that's a little bit too extreme. But what I do think is that it might start coming back when the government really announces those $2,000 stimulus checks. Because again, time and time again, we've seen that the price for Bitcoin has kind of matched it a little bit. Like literally both times when they released those stimulus checks, or the government aid, essentially, Bitcoin just saw a huge spike, and it makes sense, right? I mean, they're devaluing the cash, so you got to put your money somewhere. Not to mention, when you get $600, $1,200, in this case $2,000 worth of free money that you weren't expecting anyways, why not invest it? Right? So I think that's what a lot of people were thinking. And that's what a lot more people are thinking now, especially with the recent surge in just investing in general. And obviously Bitcoin being one of the biggest things, bro. The biggest things. So it's pretty crazy. And honestly, I haven't received any of that shit, by the way. I haven't gotten any stimulus checks. I don't think all of you guys are from the US here. So we're probably in the same boat. But I haven't gotten shit, and I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. Okay, I am blessed to be in crypto already. I don't need free money from the government. I would like it. I know you're wrong. I'll take it, but I'm not asking for it. I'll tell you that much. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm keeping my eye on stuff that honestly really hasn't pumped yet. Again, that includes Anchor, obviously, LBC. Verge in this case. Verge was pumping a little bit earlier. It looks like it's kind of taking a break a little bit now. I made a video about this the other day, and that shit blew the hell up because they were, I think they were actually presenting at CES today. CES, like that global tech conference. I think it's online this year, and they were actually presenting at it today. And I haven't seen it yet. I'm actually gonna watch it after this. But the point is that most people buy the rumor and sell the news. So as you can see, it is dumping right now. Obviously, when they announced it, they went up, but today they're going down a little bit. So not too surprising there. I do want to see how that went because they were claiming that they could essentially, they're partnering with a company where you could pay in Verge and it would charge your phone in like 2 minutes, like from 0 to full. Crazy. I don't know how legitimate that is, so I'm hoping that it actually went well, but I'll have to take a look at that. And then obviously, let me go ahead and take a look at LBC, bro. I love me some LBC. Here, where's LBC? Nope, wrong one. Library credits. Here we go. 24% down. Oh, that hurts, brother. That hurts. But look at this. So let's take a look at the actual price real quick over here. And that's the thing, right? So they're just huge flags essentially, right? Oh my God. Huge pump up, kind of relax a little bit, huge pump up again. And that's the thing. That's why it's hard for me to buy in like the pump ups. Because I know a couple people who do that. I don't know. I can't. Because everything comes down, bro. At the end of the day, everything comes down. Will it come back down to this cheap of a price, 2 cents? I don't think it will. I don't think library is gonna go down to 2 cents again. I don't believe it will. Because again, I mean, all time high for library was huge, dude. Over $1. Oh my Lord. Damn, dude. Casey, how's IDNA, bro? Let's take a look, my guy. Let's take a look. I don't even know. IDNA 17%. I feel like it was already at 8 cents though. Yeah, it looks like IDNA is down a little bit. Actually, not that much. Let me see. Hold on. Let's look at the weekly. It was 10 cents and it's not at 8 cents. That's not that bad. Not too bad. That's what I mean. You gotta have an iron like stomach for this stuff. I'm like hiding the tears behind my eyes. Oh my God. Alex, what is going on, brother? Just got here. Did I miss your thoughts on BTC? Yeah, now again, it's real quick. Again, I think BTC might crash a little bit more. Like the next couple of days, it'll probably consolidate around sorry, not early. Probably consolidate around the higher 20s, lower 30s. My opinion, I think, because I can't see it going back down to 20K. But use this time to find out which coins you want to put your bread into, because I think sooner rather than later, I think the altcoins are really going to start to moon. Sharif said he's mad that he bought. Sharif said he bought Mad LBC. There you go, brother. That's it. And that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, like, LBC's. I mean, I like LBC mainly because I'm able to use it. Obviously, as a content creator, my videos can get like get more visible if I have more LBC. So of course I'm going to be using that. So yeah, I mean it makes sense. B Falky. I'm so sorry, but I probably said that name wrong. What do you think about Zilliqa? Let's take a look at the price of Zilliqa real quick, because I know a lot of people have been talking about that. I don't think isn't Zilliqa like kind of similar to synthetics in a way? I could be completely wrong on that, but um, let's take a look at this. Oh wow, looks like January was the year for Zilliqa. Holy shit! Oh yeah, that's why. Wait, hold on. It was about. Oh yes, it should be interesting. It was about a third of a cent in March. Actually, no. Let's go to January. Hold on. It was about a. No, oh yeah, no, it was about a third of a cent. Let's say a third of a cent, and it went all the way up to about. Come on, get my mouse there. Hold on, I can see all-time high right here, right? Where's all-time high? I don't see the all-time high for it. Okay, anyways. It was right around like a cent, essentially. It's like 300% increase. Nothing too crazy. And it was actually back, it was around in 2017. Oh shit, okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, no, honestly, bro. I mean, I don't know too much about Zilliqa, bro. It probably is something similar to synthetics as well. It's just that, again, there's so many freaking coins. And the funny thing is that like I think I know more about altcoins that are like deep, like in the 200, 300s, than I do about like some of the top 100 ones. Because you'd be surprised, bro. There's stuff here that like pops up here out of nowhere. Like I have no idea what the hell reserve rights is, bro. What is this? Flexible pool for stable coins designed to reduce risk through diversification and decentralized governance. That sounds fire. I don't like the name, but it does sound pretty fire. Alex said, yeah, he's thinking the same, around 28K bottom for BTC, but hoping for another nice bull run here. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I would be surprised. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin's gonna like kind of take off a little bit. Let me take a look. Actually, hold on, let's look at this one. I would think Bitcoin's probably gonna take off a little bit. Most likely either tomorrow or the 13th. I would think so. Just because, again, huge red candle, I can't imagine we're gonna see the same thing like tomorrow. Like most likely it'll probably be like what do you call it? Like a hammer? Is that what they call it? Stick and hammer, right? Where like it goes all the way down maybe to like fucking $27,000, and then kind of just pops right back up and finishes the day off like over here, and ultimately reversing it. You know what I mean? That's what I could probably see. Because again, guys, we're like nowhere near like what we're looking for. I mean, again, I'm expecting personally like $140,000 Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking. But I have been proven wrong before, and some people are saying 200,000, something like that. I'll be honest with you. I think it depends what happens in the world. That's what I think. Before we were just banking on the all-time high. No, before we were just banking on the what do you call it? I mean, the halving every 4 years. And then obviously the math behind that, and the trends, of course. But nah, dude. I think with what's going on right now, I mean, shit. After seeing what was going on in Capitol Hill, that shit is crazy, bro. Like. It's no surprise that people are betting against the government by just buying Bitcoin, right? It really is. Oh my god. Rose says, "What do you think about Phantom?" I think I've heard of Phantom before, but again, I don't know too much about it. Phantom. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, that's Fanfare. There we go. Phantom. 159. Oh, okay. This actually looks like an interesting one. Oh no, it's still dipped all the way back down in terms of BTC. But let's take a look real quick. Stimulate my thoughts. Almost instant transactions, extremely low fees, and ideal for the next generation DeFi experience. I'll take a look. So in this case, this kind of low key looks like an alternative to Ethereum again, and that's what I mean. Like there's going to be a whole bunch of different projects that are like competing with Ethereum now. They're using different types of smart contracts, different types of coding, different types of protocols to reach consensus, all that stuff. Phantom versus Phantom? Yeah, PH versus F? No, yeah, so it's hard, dude. And that's the thing. I think the one, in my opinion, I still think Ethereum will be the one to rule them all. It's just going to be hard to be consistently using it. Again, like for example, on Mirror, like what I like about Mirror a lot is that you can use it on Terra or Ethereum. You know what I mean? So you don't have to resort to like these huge transaction fees in Ethereum. You can still use the Terra blockchain, but you have the choice of going back to Ethereum, which at the end of the day is again the king, right? That's what I like the most about at least that's what I want to see, I think personally, in a lot of these DeFi projects going forward. You know, the ability to like have a choice in what different type of protocol you want to use. And I'm sure it's not easy to be able to code the same thing and put them both on like different blockchains. Like it's funny. Like you can literally look up like the price for one of the stocks here. I think isn't M Tesla here or something? I thought it was. Let me see, M Apple or something like that. Oh, here we go. M Tesla. Like you can literally look up a mirror of the Tesla stock on on CoinMarketCap, which is pretty funny. $837. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I at first I thought that there was like a way for you to trade past market hours. You know, like in stocks, for stocks you can't trade past from 9 to 5. You can trade and that's it. And crypto is obviously 24/7. And I was thinking you could trade 24/7 with this too, but I don't think you can. I was looking at the mint. Was it mint the other day that I was looking at? I think so, right? M Apple. Oh well, it's 3 o'clock, so it's not gonna give me the error. But either way, I really like that you can do that. What the hell? What's going on here? CoinMarket. Oh, I thought it broke. He said, "Good time to stack Anchor." That's what I'm saying, brother. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I think. Again, not financial advice. That's what I'm thinking though. Again, your boy got me a bag of that Uniswap over here. So I'll be honest with you, because I have me a bag of Uniswap as well. I'm expecting this thing to just like, I don't know. I'm expecting this thing to like dump and pump at the same time. Like, as you can see, I mean, this is really volatile, and I think it's only gonna get worse as DeFi gets more and more expensive to use. It's just nuts. Um, no, it's just nuts. But I'm glad to be I'm glad to be holding that. I just hope that Ethereum adopts that EIP 1559 soon, which pretty much burns Ethereum every time a transaction is made. Burns Ether, which would pretty much make it a lot more deflationary than it is right now. And that is bullish as hell for Ethereum. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at the price for Ethereum, bro. What's going on? What's going on with ETH? Because obviously right now it's 979. Hit about what? Didn't it hit $1,300? Let me see. Wait, what? I'm more than positive. Yeah, it hit $1,300 January, and that was just shy of its all-time high, right? Let's see. The all-time high was, because I could have sworn the all-time high for ETH was like $1,500 maybe. It didn't close at 1,500, but it was like right there. Guys, I don't know. I mean, I'm fully expecting. I'm fully expecting a $5,000 ETH by the end of this bull market. I think so. Again, the question is, will the pretty much the efficiency of the chain itself have any effect on the price? Because I mean, just to send Ethereum now is costing it's costing a little more money. I'd almost bet that at a certain point, like once Ethereum passes $2,000-3,000, it might be more expensive to use Ethereum than Bitcoin, like to send it back and forth. Because right now, even I think a lot of people don't even think about sending Bitcoin back and forth because they use another coin. But I think I did it the other day. It cost like $11, which isn't horrible. I think it's pretty bad, but it's not horrible. But I could see Ethereum being a lot worse because even right now, it costs about $3-4 to send Ethereum, to send Ether back and forth, which sucks. I mean, I don't know. I love using ETH, and it just sucks that we can't really use it that much anymore. It really does. God, let's see if we can get a Twitter open again real quick. Cause I did want to use Twitter a little bit. Here we go. All right, let's take a look here. I put up a little I put up a little thing the other day. Where's my profile? Here we go. One of the nastiest red candles I've seen in a while. Poor thing. Here we go. Where there is fear, there is opportunity. Fill up your bags. That's what I'm saying, guys. When everyone else is running for the hills because everything is dumping, this is when you cop. This is when you cop. Straight up. Oh, this is another one too. If you're having a bad day, keep in mind that MicroStrategy, the guys that pretty much like have most of their capital in crypto or Bitcoin, they're down $500 million today. That was the company that we were talking about last time that had let me see. This one? No, was it this one? Asset Dash? I think there was like another website that we had that was like I might have to find it again. But it pretty much said like which companies had how much companies were holding in terms of BTC. And MicroStrategy has by far the most. Like by far. It's pretty crazy. So let's see what this guy is saying today. Because I know he's always making people feel good. Here we go. Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff tweeted about Bitcoin 4 times today. If that's not a bottom indicator, I don't know what is. You gotta love him, bro. The gold bug. Bitcoin at 33K. Skip ramen today. Buy a few extra sats. Eat lobster and caviar tomorrow. Amen. Oh my god, dude, that's great. Yeah, yeah. I gotta imagine. I gotta imagine like what this guy is just like how he comes up with these tweets all day. It's just the green button. Just click the green button. Nah, dude. I don't know. Again, I don't think we're gonna hit 40K tomorrow again, like he says over here. Oh, geez, what is that? Oh my god. But yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll all be good. All right, we just gotta hold on tight and just ignore the price charts for today. All right. I think we're gonna probably end off over here with the $32,000 Bitcoin here, $10,000 away from the all-time high that we just hit, but 2 days ago. And that's it. So keep that cash in mind, guys. If you're looking for some alts, now is the time. Get on your favorite exchanges, cop some of your crypto, and hodl it, because these are literally up buying opportunities for everybody. They're just trying to shake you out of your Bitcoin. That's it. All right, and they're not shaking me out. I'll tell you that much. And hopefully not you. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next live stream we will see a big thick green candle on my screen over here. Pause. I'll see you guys in the next one.